stood where the canyon walls close in. The air was different in that place. Your jacket's still hanging on the peg. I touched the fabric just to check. You are the quiet I return to, the weight of rock that holds its form. I speak your name into the storm. The afternoon stretched long and still. I counted hours by the light. A hawk moved slowly overhead. I thought of how you used to watch them. You are the quiet I return to, the weight of rock that holds its form. I speak your name into the storm. The mesa holds its color late. I sit until the temperature drops. Your absence has a shape now. It fits inside this bowl of earth. You are the quiet I return to, the weight of rock that holds its form. I speak your name into the storm. The canyon keeps what I have left. I will come back when I need this. The sun is hanging low tonight, painting everything I see. I'm running through the field again. Breeze, breeze, breeze. My dress catches on the tall grass. The prairie goes on forever. Daddy's voice is calling me home. Breeze, breeze, breeze. But I wanna stay right here, where the world is wide and still. Let the purple sky hold on a little longer. Breeze, breeze, breeze. These are the days I'll remember, when everything feels far away. Right now I'm small and the earth is big. Breeze, breeze, breeze. There's dirt underneath my fingernail. My feet know every rock and rise. Not thinking about tomorrow, yeah. Breeze, breeze, breeze. crickets are starting their song. Mama's probably setting the table, but out here I can still be wild. Breeze, breeze, breeze. I wanna stay right here where the world is wide and still. Let the purple sky hold on a little longer. Breeze, breeze, breeze. These are the days I remember, where the cake feels far and low. But now I'm scorned of the ashes give. Breeze, breeze, breeze. I wanna stay right here where the world is wide and still. Let the purple sky hold on a little longer. Breeze, breeze, breeze. These are the days I remember, when everything feels far away. Right now I'm small and the earth is big. Breeze, breeze, breeze. The fireflies are waking up. I guess it's time to go inside. Breeze, breeze, breeze. Breeze, 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 breeze. I walked out before the heat came, sat where the rim breaks open, watched the sun climb slow and patient, side, side, side. My day worked the quarry down below. Never saw this kind of quiet, just the hammer and the dust. Side, side, side. The light don't ask for nothing, just lays itself across the stone. I brought my hands here empty, left the worry at the trailhead, let the warmth soak through my jacket. Side, side, side. There's a juniper that's older than the road. Roots grip, crumbling ledge. I reckon it knows something about holding on. The light don't ask for nothing, just lays itself across the stone. Side, side, side. When I go back down the mountain, I'll carry this with me a while. way the canyon holds the morning. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. The sandstone opens its mouth without sound. I watch the ponderosa bend in reverence. There's a language older than my grandmother's prayers, spoken between the rim rock and the moving air. Moisture beads on the sage like sacrament. Each juniper branch recedes benediction. The canyon has been listening for centuries to the wind's patient interrogation. I stand at the edge where the earth drops away. The updraft carries questions I cannot articulate, but the canyon answers with its terraced walls, its layered history of water and waiting. This is not science, but conversation between stony breath and the slow erosion of certainty. The wind moves through the pinion, carrying messages I'm only beginning to understand. The morning arrives as the allergy without doctrine. The dew performs its small resurrections on brittle bush and Indian rice grass, while the candle hole dripping the wind confesses. I think of all the words I have wasted when the cliff face and the atmosphere have been speaking this whole time in a syntax of patience and surrender. The day opens like a careful hand. The canyon does not ask me to interpret, only to witness this ancient correspondence between what stands and what cannot stay still. There's a spring down in the rock where the canyon walls turn red. Oh, grandmother brought me here once, said the water remembers everything. She told me her mother came nothing but a cotton dress, feet. The well still runs, though the names are gone. The well still runs, caring what we were. I can see the worn down path where their boots pressed in the stone. Everyone in my life knelt here when the world grew heavy. I come alone at dusk with my own weight to lay down. The water tastes like iron time, like blood, like rain, like loss. Well, still runs, though the names are gone. The well still runs, carrying what we were. Some things don't wash away, some things the earth just fill my hands and drink it in. The canyon keeper watch. Spring knows every fair, every prayer I can't speak out loud. The cedar splits and sends its perfume up. Someone's daughter leans against her father's shoulder. The youngest boy keeps feeding sticks into the cold. His hands are learning what his grandfather knew. We pass the hours without counting them. Faces painted copper by the light. Everything we need is in this circle. The rest can wait outside tonight. There's a quilt somebody's grandmother stitched in 1952, stretched across 3 laps, holding in the heat. The dog has claimed the spot closest to the stone. Nobody moves him, he's earned his place. We pass the hours without counting them. Faces painted copper by the light. Everything we need is in this circle. The rest can wait outside tonight. There will be a morning, sure as anything, when we rise and scatter back to separate lives. But the smell of cedar smoke stays in our clothes, carries us through winter, proof we were together once. We pass the hours without counting them, faces painted copper by the light. Everything we need is in this circle. The rest can wait outside tonight. The cup sits on the table edge. Steam has stuck its rise. I can see the watermark beneath it, a ring from yesterday. The tea is cooling now. The air is changing temperature. Something quiet is arriving. The wood grain shows its age, scratches from a dozen years. My hand rests near the handle, but I do not lift it yet. The tea is cooling now. The air is changing temperature. Something quiet is arriving. The heat of the day is leaving in through the window. I watch the liquid settle. There is no hurry in this moment. The evening will begin when it begins. The tea is cooling now. The air is changing temperature. Something quiet is arriving. I will drink it when it is ready. The table holds everything. I sat down by the fence line, watching the white come loose, drifting across the gravel, landing on my hands. It touches my face like you did back when the world was still. I close my eyes and feel it, the air me through. Nothing here but the breeze now, carrying what's already gone. I let it settle on my shoulder, I let it stay a while. The cottonwood keeps on giving pieces of itself to the wind. I'm learning how to do that, learning how to let go. Evening comes slow and patient, the sky turns to rust and bone. I'm still sitting by the fence line, waiting for nothing at all, and the white keeps drifting past me, touching down and lifting again. The mesa turned to rust. I've been walking since the heat broke. Gold, gold, gold. Everything behind me disappears into the red. Gold, gold, gold. Time stretches out like wire. Horizon keeps its promise of nothing much at all. Gold, gold, gold. I used to think arrival mattered. Gold, gold, gold. But the light just keeps on falling, and I keep on being here. The wind knows my name now, or maybe just the shape of me against the sky. Gold, gold, gold. I left someone in another season. Gold, gold, gold. boots collect the years. The sun takes what it wants and leaves the rest. Gold, gold, gold. I wonder if you see this same decline. Gold, gold, gold. The day folds into itself. I fall with it. Gold, gold, gold. Still walking, gold, gold, gold. I found your handwriting on yellowed paper, tucked between the floorboards where the barn cats sleep. The ink is faded, but I still remember. Gold, gold, gold. Dust moves through the afternoon like memory, each particle suspended in the slanted light. You wrote about the harvest and the coming winter. Gold, gold, gold. Everything we promised turned to air. The words are here, but you are not. I hold the letter like a relic. Gold, gold, gold. The barn still stands, though everything is older. The rafters creak the same way they did then. Your careful script describes a life we never lived. Gold, gold, gold. Time moves slowly here among the hay bales. I can almost hear your voice reading aloud, but it's just the wind through weathered plains. Gold, gold, gold. Everything we promised turned to air. The words are here, but you are not. I hold the letter like a relic. Gold, gold, gold. The dust keeps drifting through the empty spaces. Your affection folded in my palm. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. There's a pond behind the house where I grew up. Water holds the sky like it's something sacred. Feathers drift across the surface, white and gray. I come here when the noise gets too loud inside. The world breaks apart and settles back together. Every ripple is a prayer I can't quite speak. I watch the feathers flow and wonder if you see it too. It's quiet proof that something bigger holds us. My daughter asked me once if heaven has a color. I didn't have an answer then, but maybe this. The way the clouds reflect and bend in water. A feather lands and everything goes still again. The world breaks apart and settles back together. Every ripple is a prayer I can't quite speak. I watch the feathers flow and wonder if you see it too. This quiet proof that something bigger holds us. I've been looking for forgiveness in the wrong places. Maybe it was always here, waiting on the water. The world breaks apart, settles back together. Every ripple is a prayer I can't quite speak. I watch the feathers flow and know you see it too. This quiet proof that something bigger holds us. The kitchen is cold before dawn. I pull the dough from where it's been resting. Whoa. My hands remember this without thinking. Knuckles work in the same way my mother's did. Whoa. There's flour on the counter and the floor. The house is quiet except for my breathing. Oh, I can smell the yeast coming alive. Something simple that asks nothing back. Oh, fold it over, let it rise. The oven ticks as it heats up. This is all I need today. Out the window, the fields are still gray. The rooster hasn't started yet. Whoa. I shape the loaves with my palms, setting careful on the baking sheet. Oh, my hands This is the one thing I haven't ruined. Oh, the crust still cracking all the right places. Unwrap one loaf for the neighbor down the road. Oh, she doesn't come outside much anymore, but she leaves her porch light on for me. Ooh, the kitchen fills with heat and the smell of grain. I sit and wait while everything bakes. Ooh. Woke up before the sun did. Frost on the barrel cactus. Boo, boo, boo. Ice crystals catching first light, like someone hung diamonds there. Boo, boo. Daddy taught me to watch for this. When the desert stops and listens, cold air sitting in the valley, everything holding its breath. Out here the morning talks different, tells you to slow down and see it. Frozen spines on ancient arms, nothing needs fixing right now. Just me and this quiet moment. Truck won't start, but I don't care. Standing in my old jacket, watching the white melt away back into the dust and rubble blue. Sometimes pretty just happens without asking permission. Out here the morning talks different, tells you to slow down and see it. Frozen spines on ancient arms, nothing needs fixing right now. Just me in this quiet moment. Sun climbs over the ridgeline, everything sparkles, then surrenders. just becomes water. Still, still, still. Watch something open in the dark. Still, 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 still. Petals unfold where nothing should grow. Still, still, still. My chest expands with the valley. Still, still, still. Coldness turning soft at the edges. Still, still, still. There is a name for this. When the ground forgets its hardness, when the moon pulls color from stone, still, still, still. I am the cactus flower. Still, still, still. I am the night that awaits. Still, still, still. Opening slow under silver. Still, still, still. The temperature change. Still, still, still. Something patient finally arrives. Still, still, still. The desert remembers how to be tender. Still, still. I've been walking since the sun set high. Blue, blue, blue. My boots know every stone on this path. Blue, blue, blue. The air gets thinner the more I climb. Blue, blue, blue. I used to think the valley was enough. Blue, blue, blue. Staying small meant staying safe. Blue, blue, blue. Something in me needed to see further. Blue, blue, blue. Up here the world opens wide. Blue, blue, blue. I can breathe different now. Blue, blue, blue. The ridge holds me steady. Blue, blue, blue. There were days I wanted to turn back. Blue, blue, blue. My legs aching from the climb. Blue, blue, blue. But I kept putting one foot ahead. dust paints everything quiet. Purple light on distant peaks. I understand what I was looking for. Up here the world opens wide. I can breathe different now. The ridge holds me steady. I am becoming something stronger. The mountain taught me how. I belong up here. I stand with color starts, dust on my hands. The sky is folding into itself. Everything here moves slow. Much just feels open, like the distance between mountains. I don't need to go back. The air holds me different. Something about the light, how it stays on my skin. I forget what I was carrying, how here doesn't matter. The ground takes everything equally. Pink turns to rust, turns to violet. I can stay in this moment, let it stretch until it breaks. Just the horizon and quiet. Just this. The moon comes through in pieces tonight. Through the old lace hanging at the window, I watch the pattern fall across the floor, like something holy trying to reach me. There's dust suspended in the silver light, each particle a tiny church. I've been kneeling here for hours now, waiting for the night to forgive me. The fabric tears the light apart, makes it gentle enough to hold. My mother hung this curtain years ago, before the drinking, before the leaving. The thread is worn in places where her fingers pulled it straight against the frame. Outside there's machinery and distance, inside there's just this broken lace. The moon keeps touching everything I own, like it knows what I've become. The fabric tears the light apart, makes it gentle enough to hold. I drag my hand through the pattern on the bed, the way you might test water for its temperature. The night moves across my skin in sections, mercy arriving piece by piece. I sit here by the window, your letter in my hands, the lantern burning slow, words I understand. You rubbed me when the world felt heavy, said everything would mend, each line a quiet remedy for a heart that needs to bend. So I read your words again in this gentle flame. They soften all the hate within and call me by my name. And it's fading at the edges, but the meaning holds me still. kindness makes its pledges against my weary will. I never knew that paper could carry so much peace, or that another's care could make the hurting cease. So I read your words again in this gentle flame. They soften all the ache within and call me by my name. The lantern flickers low tonight, yet I am not alone. Your letter is my guiding light, leading me back home.